Hey guys, it's Bro. Welcome back to another video. Today in Fallout 76, I'm going to be walking you guys through on how to get the X-01 Power Armor from the Enclave. You have to become a Enclave member, and then you have to become a Enclave General, so I'll go ahead and walk you guys through it and show you the actual area that you unlock that you can then access the X-01 Power Armor plans from. So first we want to go ahead and head over to the very right part of the map, and there's going to be a cave right here called the Abandoned Waste Dump. Most likely you won't have this place discovered if you've never joined the Enclave, or maybe you do but you just never found the item inside. But yeah, so we want to go ahead and travel to the Abandoned Waste Dump, which is like right next to these deer on the map, all the way on the farthest right side, and we'll go ahead and fast travel there. Alright, so we have arrived at the location, and there's going to be a little bit of radiation at the front, but we can go around to just avoid the radiation and kind of take a shortcut right here. And do be warned, inside this cavern there are actually, I think at least 2 death claws that spawn in here, so be prepared. And these radiation barrels are inactive, so no need to like put on any radiation resistance. The barrel's inside right here, you can just kind of walk by without any radiation. But now that we're inside the cave, we're gonna go ahead and navigate to the back of the cave where the elevator is. Elevator's right there, and I'm just gonna kind of ignore the death claws for this guide. But this is where the elevator is, and it's currently not functional, but we want to go ahead and make a left of the elevator. Pretty much take a left right here, go down this way, and through here in the far back left there's going to be a suitcase and a dead agent. And I've already joined the Enclave and became a general, so the item isn't here for me, but there's going to be a quest item in here. But essentially the quest that is going to start is called Bunker Buster. So yeah, so once you look at this body, Bunker Buster quest should start, and that is pretty much the beginning of joining the Enclave. And then we're not done with the cave quite yet. Next we need to find pretty much another pile, another item in here, which is going to be in a Deathclaw pile. And this is where the Deathclaw nest is. It's pretty close to the other location, so all the way down that way in the far left corner, this is where we would find the first body to get the questline started. That's the elevator up there. And then in the back left corner here, we have this Deathclaw nest, and I already picked up the holotape, but there's going to be an item called a bypass holotape. You want to go ahead and grab that, and it should have like a little quest icon or quest diamond next to it. Now that we have the holotape and we have the quest started, we can go all the way back to the elevator. And at the elevator we can go ahead and open it, and you pretty much just want to go ahead and play the holotape while you're in the elevator. And playing this holotape will give you access to the Enclave bunker, so I'll go ahead and activate the secure access panel since I've already done this. Alright, so once out of the elevator you just want to go down these steps, make a right down these steps, and just keep going straight through this door. And then once you're like in this little kitchen area, you just want to take the and last but not least, I'll go ahead and show you guys where the X-01 Power Armor terminal is. So now that you're a general, we can go up into command, and you'll see that there's more terminals here, and we can go into this armory section. And then right here on the side is going to be these terminals right here, and we can go ahead and access this terminal. And we can go to schematic archives, and then there's going to be the prototype power armor schematics, and this is how you get the X-01 Power Armor plans. I've already accessed it and learned them, but once you access this, you'll go ahead and learn all the plans, and you'll be able to craft yourself a full set of X-01 Power Armor. Alright, so now that you guys have got the X-01 mod plans, we can go ahead and get the X-01 mods itself, and this is also going to be from the Enclave. And previously we were already in the area, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a shortcut if, let's say, you're not inside the Enclave bunker right now. So you can access the White Spring bunker and go into the Enclave bunker. It's kind of a long route, and then you have to walk all the way through the Enclave itself, but a shortcut is actually going to be the White Spring service entrance, which is right below the White Spring Resort, and it's going to look like this little building right here. Attached to the back there is a garage and a door, and when you open this door there's actually going to be a Enclave kind of like quick entrance. It's all the way in the rear here. There's going to be these buses, and there's going to be a big tower here, and there's like a little checkpoint here. And over there you can see that is Monongah Power Substation. So it is to the pretty much behind the White Spring Resort in this little building right here, across from the power plant. And so we go through here, and this is after you are already a part of the Enclave. We can walk in through here, and we are already into the production zone. Go through here, go through this like little opening, and then keep going through another opening here. And right on our left is the production zone, sort of like terminals. And if you needed to go to any of the other wings, you could kind of navigate through here. It's just kind of a quick shortcut, so you don't have to take the elevator down. And if you needed to go to the military wing, I believe it's this way. Yeah, so either way you decide to get to the production zone, you can take the shortcut, or if you were already in the bunker, then you can just navigate through the bunker to the production zone. But once you're in production, we can go to these production terminals, and then just trigger the trade option, navigate to notes, and then right here you can see all of the X-01 plans, and they are sold for caps. So that means like charisma is going to be effective here. You can use all the charisma boosting perk cards to try and lower the cost. If you wear a full set of unyielding, usually that lowers it already to like the maximum. But you can do full set of unyielding. You could use the item called, I think Grape Mentats, which will give you charisma and better barter rates for 10 minutes. You can use that. And then you can also use some charisma perk cards that'll help you out, such as Hard Bargain and Inspirational. Hard Bargain and Magnetic Personality when you're on a public team. And so all of these are just like charisma stacking buffs that'll help you lower the cost of the X-01 plans. So I recommend doing that way you don't spend as much. But yeah, so these are where all the plans are. I'll go ahead and give you guys my recommendation as to what the best setup is. That way, if you guys are looking to buy mods, you kind of have an idea of what would be best for your build or for your current situation. For the helmet, the best mods in my opinion are going to be either Targeting HUD, which is this one right here, which kind of gives like a red sheen, like a red glow to living targets, so it can kind of help when you're in combat. So Targeting HUD helps. Or if you want a XP boost or like pretty much a int boost, you can do the internal database, which will give you like a couple intelligence, I believe, and then intelligence gives you extra XP. Then we'll go for the torso. If you are not playing bloodied, you could get a jetpack. If you are playing bloodied, you could still technically get a jetpack, but I highly recommend doing emergency protocols because it makes you really strong in a bloodied build, doubled with emergency protocols and nerd rage, which is kind of like a wombo combo. So emergency protocols or jetpack for the chest plate is what I recommend. And then for the arms, honestly, there's usually never really good arm mods, so I wouldn't recommend anything unless you're doing a unarmed power armor build, in which case you could pick up some of the mods for that. Another thing that I want to mention is you could also pick up any of the headlamps to combo with any of the helmet mods that I recommended, because I believe headlamp is a separate slot, so you could get like a blue headlamp or something. Next is the legs. For the legs, I can pretty much only recommend the calibrated shocks because it gives you carry weight. It is 50 per leg, so for a total of 100 carry weight when you put them on both legs. Sure, there's some other leg mods, but carry weight is going to be pretty important unless you're like really, really light and you don't need calibrated shocks, but most people will try to get calibrated shocks on power armor, so that's what I recommend. And that's pretty much it for the mods and for how you get the actual power armor and how you get the mods. And if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know in the comment section below. If you have any positive or negative feedback, also let me know, that way I can improve. But otherwise, until next time.